the drum run go today?
I think it went very well. So, you heard that yourself. This is a case that nobody wanted to bring, including Alvin Bragg. It was just at the last minute they decided to do it.
It was just at the last minute that you said it's a case that, if you're looking back, it goes back many, many years, 2015, maybe before that. And it's a case as to bookkeeping, which is a very minor thing in terms of the long terms of all of the violent crime that's going on outside as we speak, right outside as we speak. But this is a case where you pay a lawyer. He's a lawyer. And they call it a legal expense. That's the exact term they use. Legal expense in the books. And another thing that wasn't even said was we never even deducted it as a tax deduction. So that takes a whole basket. And most people want to deduct everything. We never even picked off the tax today. But they called the payment to a lawyer a legal expense in the books. They didn't call it a construction. They didn't say you're building a building and called a payment to a lawyer. Because, as you know, Cohen is a lawyer, represented a lot of people over the years now. I'm not the only one, and wasn't very good in a lot of ways in terms of his representation, but he represented a lot of people. But he puts in an invoice or whatever, a bill, and they paid, they go to the legal expense. I got indicted for that. What else would you call it? Actually, nobody's been able to say what you're supposed to call it. If a lawyer puts in a bill or an invoice and you pay the bill, and in the book it's a little line. That's a very small little line. I don't know if you could even write more than 2 words. It's not like you could tell a life story. At any rate, would you just listen to what I'm saying and take a look at that freaking transcript? This is the type of brain mush I expect Americans to think is going to solve the nation's problems. It's just a spew of garbled nonsense, pathetic excuses for my criminal behavior, violations of my gag order, and more deflections than you've ever seen. The greatest deflection meant to point fingers at President Biden, the U.S. justice system, and the judges who've been appointed to oversee my multiple civil and criminal cases. I whine like a little baby for 9 minutes about what a pathetic victim I am, so hard done by, believe me, the whingiest little biatch in the nation. Trust me, you don't need to spend that much time listening to a loser like me, so I'll just keep running the transcript of what I said after court, and you can read it to get the idea. Now, take a hike. So, Miller, will they buy it for Ferkel? I couldn't stay on topic. Sounded like a dementing buffoon. Not a good idea to show the actual transcript. Scheisse, my brain is like an overripe tomato. Scavino. Keep the Cokes coming. Hurry it up.